Hello and welcome back to SMT5. So, we are one step away from what might be the final fight in the game. We will see. I actually suspect there's probably two more boss fights, because that would just kind of make sense. There'll be like, you know, the Nuwa fight maybe, and then maybe one last boss, which is the same boss in a couple of different routes. Just working on how some of their previous games have worked, that would seem to line up. But yeah, we're going to head off. If there is anything that we have missed on this route, please let me know. I've made a backup save so we can come back to this one if we need to. But aside from that, we're going to go forward. I haven't done any preparing for this fight whatsoever. I suspect we may have to come back, but, you know, we'll just try it, see what works, see what doesn't work, and if we have to come back, we have to come back. So, let's head up the stairs. Aha! It's him. I'd forgotten about him.
So, you've come. This is the Hall of Creation, resting place of the throne. Now, as to who will claim it, frankly, it matters not to me.
So you noticed.
As if I'd ever waste my time on that wretched thing. All I want is to see it destroyed. This is the end, for God and demon alike. And you are no exception.
No more holding back. It's time I unleash my full power. The throne's end is nigh. You will not get in my way.
Giant lightning snake. Not quite what I had in mind, but I thought there would be a snake involved. Also, I love how our red-muscled friend just basically looked at this, went, nah, not gonna bother dealing with this, and walked away. I kind of wonder what his deal is. He might be the final boss, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let's figure this out. Let's do Spyglass.
This'll do.
Good place to start. I'm betting that it does electricity. Oh, so electricity and force. Weak to fire. Okay. That's fine. What's electrify? Greatly increases the damage of the next Rising Storm Dragon performed by one ally. Okay. And that costs nothing to use, I think. I think that's how it's saying it there. So Rising Storm Dragon. Okay. So when they use that, we have to guard, unless they can do 2 attacks in one turn, in which case like literally this doesn't matter to us, it will do it or it won't do it. Negates status debuff effects on all allies. Okay, well we'll keep applying them anyway. This is fine. May need to bring out some people who can remove that if it becomes too much of a problem, but I think we're okay. We're immune to electricity, right? This is pretty good for us. We are immune to electricity. Okay. Now, I was considering a Manazako at some point, I believe, who is also reflects electricity and is immune to force. Let's have a quick look at Nuwa. Fire. Fire is your only weakness. Do you have fire? No. You do have energy drain, which isn't really that strong. If we're bringing you in purely as someone to basically just, you know, block the enemy. We could do that. We could definitely do that. We do have some other people who we could bring in. Obviously, he would be OP, just in general. But I don't think that's something we want to do. Fion has fire. Okay, so Fion's fire is good. What are you weak to? Electricity. Yeah, so not a Fion fight then. Now, you're okay-ish, because we block electricity. The only problem is that their powered up move is electricity, which probably means that you're bad for this fight. And everyone else, we're getting into like the too low in terms of too low in terms of level kind of area. Okay. I think we leave in the current party for just now. Oh wait, is anyone in the current party weak to these? Oh no, he's weak to electricity. Okay, so this might be a short fight for Zal. Right. Bowl.
Behold.
We're then going to go for a little Fang Breaker. Okay. And Vasuki is going to use Toxic Spray. Didn't get Toxic, did get Defense down. Could have used Kanabi Veil, but I don't think we're in that much danger. I think some of our team are in danger, but I don't think we're in that much danger. Right, on the positive side from other fights, we do actually have a heavy fire attack. So, that's good. That's a very solid amount of damage from us. Let's use Light of Order for big heal. Zawa's once again going to use Fang Breaker. We are going to try Toxic Spray again. Hey, we got the poison. And then Kanabi Veil. So we're now buffed up. We've got defensive buffs on, and we weaken them. They had to use one of their 3 turns to remove that. Takes some damage as well. That's a problem. He does live through a attack which is specifically strong against him, unlike Tao. Okay, that's really bad. Yeah, okay, why couldn't you have done that to Tao? Okay, so we need to change in somebody here. There's definitely some logic for changing in a Manazako. As a healer, not so good. But we could trade in a Manazako. Let's try this. You are then going to use heal. Luckily, we do also have energy drain, which will be pretty good. Fang Breaker. Might as well keep applying that. Pass. Now, what kind of Magatsuhi stuff can we do? We probably have Res, right? We don't have Res. We do have Big Bang. It's not that good, but, you know, might as well while we're here. It's 1,000 damage, so it's about, you know, just over 2 of our fire attacks, like 2.5 fire attacks. And then Kanabi Veil. But 2.5 fire attacks is not good. But anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Definitely need more electricity resistance. Yeah, our ability to absorb the AoE is nice. The problem is that this one doesn't actually only have AoE. Yeah, we're about to take some damage. Or we're about to have a problem due to our buffs wearing off. Maybe I could change Vasuki for Norn. It does mean that we have a very low damage party. But I think that might be our plan. Unfortunately, I need to heal again. Yeah, let's go for Norn again. I'm going to use Fang Breaker. That will at least force them to use their removal of debuffs. You're going to switch out for Norn, because Norn... weak to electricity. Ishtar? Weak to force. I hate it. Although, wait a second. Wait a second here. What's your force move? Single target. Damn. I was thinking maybe we might get away with it because the force might be AoE. No. Lakshmi would die to the electricity. Theon would die to the electricity. You would die to the electricity. Although you're tanky enough to live. You are tanky enough that you could live through the electricity attack. But that's not really what we need. We need somebody who can buff. I think we might be out of people who can buff here. That's really bad. Like, severely bad for us. We could always cheat. But I don't think we're going to do that. I think I'm going to switch for you. Yeah. Let's change out for him. It still doesn't help us a ton. But having a bulky guy there could probably help us a little bit. Yeah, let's use one of these Kanabi Veils. I guess we just hope that Kanabi Veil is enough. Manazako. Energy Drain. Gain some MP back. Pierce Armor. Probably will force him to remove some things. Recovered from poison. Yeah, so one of their turns was spent removing. That's okay. We have 2 people who are weak, but we survive. Right. Fire. We're doing reasonable damage. I just think that we're going to run out of steam before the end. Mainly because our heal is that heal. And that heal costs so much to use. Nice crit. Very useful to get it. Could Fangbreaker again? I think we're already going to get round to Fangbreakering again. Although, wait, oh, well, miss. At least we have Safeguard. Yeah. You're going to use an Energy Drain here. Just to try and get a little extra MP. Maziodyne is honestly one of our only win conditions. If they keep spamming Maziodyne, we're like loving life. Could go for criticals here. Let's go for criticals. We might in the future just keep her Magatsuhi, so Manazako keeps having MP, but yeah. Criticals right now seems fine. Energy Drain. Nice. Keep lowering attack. Maybe should have used Pierce Armor. Definitely could have seen an argument for using Pierce Armor there. Health Thrust. Nice. We are not going to use another one. We have to use Kanabi Veil in this circumstance. There's just no real option as far as I see it. Heal. Yeah, I definitely should have used Pierce Armor on the first go round here. On the positive side, they will have to use their removal anyway on this turn. 40% down in terms of HP. It's gonna have a sort of phase 2, the same as the previous fight, I'm sure. That is amazing. It definitely has that one where it gets more powerful electric attacks that we've seen, so yeah. That's gonna be good to keep it track of. I bet that'll happen at half HP, yeah, and then it'll do it again at like almost 0. They seem to follow a formula, which is good for working out what the AI is gonna do. Double Fang Breaker is actually huge in our party currently. I think I quite like having that just for our current situation. Cool. Then Kanabi Veil. Removes the debuffs. That's fine.
Take this.
That's resisted. No issue. That is effectively... You heal 500 HP? Okay, well we're gonna attack. Because we're not that worried about things. Everyone else is gonna guard though. Yeah. This is effectively like it just used a Magatsuhi move on us. We're gonna use... Or it just said like I'm gathering Magatsuhi. I'm just going to use Kanabe Veil here. Let's see what it does. I lived. Haha. Alright, that wasn't too bad.
Take this.
Yeah, keep using basic attack. Alright, I'm going to keep a Manazako there for a little bit, just to gain a little bit of MP. So I'm going to keep our Magatsuhi on max. So let's do that. Realized I kind of half used words, half didn't use words there. Just fine. Right. Heal. Double Fang Breaker into Kanabe Veil. Yeah, I can do that. So it looks like it uses that rising thing, or the whatever, Electrify. Yeah, and the Rising Storm Dragon, whatever. Looks like it uses that around 60% left. Is it called Rising Storm Dragon? Yeah. Okay. So it's just something to learn for next time. I'm being a little bit pessimistic, but I can see a Manazako's MP. So, every reason to be a little bit pessimistic.
Lightning!
Although, you know, you keep doing that, we got no issues. Right. Ashidine. Manazako is going to attack with Energy Drain, which will get us MP. Wonderful. Zhao is going to use Pierce Arm, or yeah, Fang Breaker. You're going to use Fang Breaker. And then we're going to use Kanabe Veil. We've actually got Manazako about 50 MP there. Maybe almost 60 because of the Magatsuhi Max still being on, so we'll get it at the start of next turn. Alright. Rising Storm immediately. That's terrifying. Wait, is that... 1, you healed for 1,000, which is obviously very annoying for my current strategy. And 2, wait. Oh, they were lightning... Oh, they... I understand. There are other things we could be attacking. Ah. Okay. Good spot. Good spot. Alright, I'm going to use Agidine here. I think we're going to be fine here. You're going to guard. You're going to guard. I'm going to try something very dangerous here. I'm going to try using Spyglass. There we go.
Here.
I hadn't actually even noticed that these were things. Wait to fire. Okay. I wonder if the other one's the same. It probably is. Well, that was horrible as decisions go. Yeah, definitely should have used Kanabe Veil. We're alive, but definitely should have used Kanabe Veil. Let's change in a Dune. Is a Dune weak to electricity? Of course. Does a Dune also have some very good things? Yes. Eternal Prayer gives everybody a full heal. Means that Tao is also fully healed. We can then also Golden Apple immediately. So everybody gets a buff. Zhao's gonna lower attack. Although maybe I should use lower defense on everything to hit the thunder bits as well. Fang Breaker. Cool. We don't have Kanabe Veil on. Goodbye, Adun. It's been lovely knowing you, but you are dead. Slumber Vortex. Oh, did we just hit it below 50? Maybe it starts using Slumber below 50. Oh, Zhao was immune, I think. So that ended their turn. Okay, yeah, definitely lower attack. When we have one move, let's use it to lower attack. And then you know what? Let's do an Elect Dampener. There we go. Feel insecure. Nice. Wait, you got another turn anyway? I suppose they do have 3 turns. That kind of makes sense. Fang Breaker. Right. Elect Dampener? Really hope that we wake up next turn. or that they do a basic attack on us. Either one would do. Just so that we can...
Now, take this.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, you woke up a dude by applying Mirage. We're asleep. Wonderful. I'm going to use Golden Apple. This is not the most efficient way to use Golden Apple, but it's the way we're going to use it. Yeah, so it hits 50% HP and it starts spamming Slumber Vortex. Good to know. Let's go for another Fang Breaker. I mean, technically, we are hitting the boss. The only problem is that this is obviously a short-lived plan. Can I wake up? Thank you. I'm not gonna talk, although that is kind of funny. I'm gonna bring in Tao. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in Tao again. Tao did die very quickly in the previous timeline, but this is okay. Choose Bowl. Double pass. Now, do we also have do you have prayer as well? No. Okay. Kanabi Veil. We're gonna get fully buffed. There we go. Light of Order. We're very healthy. This should be fine. Tao should not die. Tao was asleep.
Lightning.
That's incredible. Zhao Gongjin is actually amazing. Yeah, let's go for one of those. Tao's asleep, which is actually fine. It's totally okay to be asleep. Fang Breaker. Pass. Kanabi Veil, and this gives us another turn of Tao's. She's asleep. Okay, that's fine. 44 damage from an attack. And we absorb that one. Cool. And it woke Tao up. On the perfect turn to wake Tao up. Couldn't get better. Do we do crits this turn? No, because the MP that Tao was going to recover is almost enough for another, for another light of order. Now the question is, it's 119, bowl. Yeah, it's going to cost a lot more than I'm happy with, but let's do this. I want to overheal just because of how things have been going. We could also potentially, as a strategy, leave the boss on like one level of Fang Breaker, just because then they won't like have to remove it. I'm not sure if that's good or bad for us, but it's just a thought. Right. I'm very happy I decided to pass there, as I've now realized that we really needed to pass on that turn. I just casually did it, and then afterwards was like, oh no, that would have been horrible if we hadn't passed. Yeah, so they wouldn't use Stikunda if they were only on one level down, I think. Okay. Right, Tao needs MP. I think Tao uses Tao's turn to get MP. Yeah, I maybe should have crit that turn. That's okay though. We might crit next turn. Chakra Pot. There we go, that's the MP problem fixed. Fang Breaker. And then we're going to Fang Breaker again. We're down at about 40% HP now. And Kanabi Veil. Let's try that. Fine.
Now, take this.
Actually huge. Okay. Amazing turn. Right. You go criticals.
You ready?
Tao needs to heal this turn, but that's okay. We can afford to do that as well. Ashidyne. Now the question is, does Ashidyne do more than Tholastic Calamity? Now hear my logic. Tholastic Calamity is 3 attacks, all critting. While this is 1 attack. Does it do more than Wrath Tempest, which is 8 attacks? We can test it. Let's see how much this does.
Burn!
That does 777. Okay. quick math says that Wrath Tempest does more. I could be wrong, but, you know, just quickly working it out, Wrath Tempest does more. Bull. Zalwa's going to hit with Pierce Armor. We'll do it the correct way around this time. Oh, I just ruined our thing, but that's okay. Like, I've ruined our calculations, but that's absolutely fine. Wrath Tempest. Yeah, I think that would have done above 100 anyway. Even if it just did 100 on every single one of those hits, that's 8 hits, it would have done over 777. Yeah. Yeah, just logically, that's the way it would work. Right. Zalwa's now going to use... Could use Pierce Armor again for a more powerful Fang Breaker on the end, or it could use Fang Breaker and then use like his more powerful heavy attack. Let's Pierce Armor. There's a chance that they don't remove it. Like if we knock the health down low enough that they go into like the next phase, they might not remove these debuffs. Let's see. Okay, so remove is first thing they did. That's fine.
Now, take this.
Slumber Vortex. So they miss a turn every time doing Slumber Vortex. And because we block part of the Slumber Vortex, we're actually like love and life. Okay. Tal skips Tal's turn. We're then going to use Fang Breaker. Yeah, I mean, like, if they just use Slumber Vortex after every single Dekunda, they miss their entire turn. This is great. If we can get this as a combo, that's fantastic for us. Tal didn't get a second turn, did recover from the ailment anyway. Yeah, if you use Slumber Vortex now, we're loving it. Nope. That's horrible. That's about the worst that can happen to us. Zal's alive. We need to reapply our buffs. We do. That's fine. We can afford to do that. I think. Yep, that's 130 to reapply the debuffs with the extra health. Zal's probably not going to get overheal, but that's fine. We were coping without overheal anyway, so. Nice crit. Okay, it's nice to just have that extra little turn. Kanabi Veil. Even though it doesn't actually matter now that I realize it, because we're not going to use the extra turn. The crit meant nothing. Tal needs MP. That's our goal for next turn. That's kind of bad, but better than hitting Zal. Tal's alive. I'm going to use Soma on Tal. Yeah, I'm going to use Soma on Tal. You just heal for 2,000 because of your Thunder Bits. Oh no. Oh no. I still think that this is fine. I actually don't even think we need to kill the Thunder Bits. We could start using Divine Arrowfall. I'd kind of forgotten they existed, I'll be honest. We could use Divine Arrowfall. If I use Soma on Tal, I could use Bowl. Yeah, this is fine. I'm going to use Azudine for another turn. Azudine, Bowl, Fang Breaker, Pass. It doesn't work. Alright, let's try it. Let's do this anyway and we'll figure out where we get to. Low on HP. You're going to use Bowl. That just makes sense. Can I Fang Breaker and Kanabi Veil? Yes, but I cannot also use Soma. So let's use Soma instead. Yeah. Soma. Pass, Kanabi Veil. Yeah. This works. Pass, Kanabi Veil. And heal. I just realized that turn where we crit, I actually think, I've now gone through it in my head, I think that crit actually saved our bacon. Because I just realized it might not have gone around to Tal's turn if it didn't crit. Okay, that's good to remember. Nobody is guarding this attack. Alright, well, yeah. My bad. Turns out you do need to guard that one. Turns out that one is non-optional guard. The more you know. Ishtar, I'm really gonna need you to... No, you're the wrong one. Lakshmi? Lakshmi, welcome to the team.
Your turn, go!
We had a strategy going with guarding that move, and I was like, nah, let's not guard it this time. Alright, Eternal Prayer. We only get one turn anyway here. Honestly, best move that we could possibly do, Force Dampener. That means that Lakshmi can't die.
Lightning!
Yeah, we absorb that one, the other one would be bought by force. We're now going to change in. You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're going to change in Zhao.
Come!
Let's bring in Zhao. It really wasn't broke. It was just my bad play. Now, I could keep our buff on ourselves. Do I want to do that? Maybe, yeah. I think that's okay. And then you are going to use a Force Dampener. And then next turn, we should have our entire squad back again. That's the plan, anyway. Hey! We actually blocked Force on the first Force move that it used. It's still blocked. Magatsuhi is maxed. Loving life. Okay. I want to change in people. Do I want to do it at the start or end of the turn? I think I want to do it at the end of the turn. I'm actually going to use crits now. It might seem crazy. I think we're going to use crits. I wanted to see how much damage we can do to the side ones if I use Divine Arrowfall. We can still only hurt the boss. Fair enough. Just wanted to check. That's all we needed to do. So we can't even hit the other ones, apparently. Yeah, so we can only hit the boss. Just wanted to confirm what we might already have known. Pass. At least we can start hitting Fangbreaker again. That's a great critical. We're going to change in. Now for the final slot, Fion would be fine, apart from the fact that it's got the electrical problem. Ariok is fine. I like the double Fangbreaker. Ishtar obviously being weak to force is a problem. Tal being brought in the last slot would be interesting. Vasuki is of course somebody we could come back to. He had no real weakness. There was no reason to take him out apart from the fact that we had better options. Yeah, let's bring in you.
Your turn, go!
Let's see how this goes. Okay, so next step. Luster Candy. Fangbreaker. Double Fangbreakered on a crit. Nice. They're going to have to use the Kunda. Then try and use Slumber Vortex. Hell yeah. We blocked it, so that's the end of your turn. Right, we're asleep. No problem. I'm going to drop an Amri to shower. Maybe overkill. But I really want... And when I say really want, I really do want to start using our Kanabi Veil again. Wonderful crit. Kanabi Veil. Lakshmi doesn't have a ton that we can do right now. I'm going to chuck in a Fire Gem, which you would have thought we would use more against the enemy that was weak to fire, but miss. Perfect. That's a huge move. The Absorb is insanely good for us, as you already know at this point. Right, hit the boss. We need to reapply Luster Candy. I did see suggestions in the comments that perhaps Lakshmi could do something other than just be a heal bot. I've noted them. Am I going to necessarily change what we're doing? No, but they're noted. Right. Fire Shard. Let's not waste our gem. Because, like, he's not going to do a lot with it. Kanabi Veil. Lakshmi can try another Fire Gem, though. Wait, let me just check something. Just because I'm curious. 86, 62. Yeah, so she does have higher magic. It's not actually that huge a difference, but I was like, For a second, I was like, wait a second, what if he has higher magic than her? I've just done things weirdly. Okay, Zal. Anything that we do is going to be removed anyway. Might as well just use Pierce Armor, it doesn't matter. Alright, Dekunda, followed by Slumber Vortex.
Now, take this!
That's horrible. My Lakshmi.
Now, take this!
That's fine. Thanks for the full heal. Really appreciate it after you blasted me in the face. Right. Tal, welcome to the squad.
Come!
Can I get round to Tal again for a proper heal? Almost certainly not. Let's just spam a Light of Order. Zao. Fangbreaker. I'm half expecting a full heal at the end of this boss, I'll be honest with you. Fangbreaker. Right. Oh, I didn't get a Kanabi Veil. We might be okay as long as it uses Slumber Vortex. That's fine-ish. That's not fine. The Absorb is okay, but like, ow. Maybe we just go Fion. We go Fion, try and kill. I'm gonna go Fion, try and kill. It's worked so far. Now, he might be extremely weak to the boss and he might die in one hit. If he does, well, that's the price that we have paid. Light of Order. Just spam that in there. Theon can hit fire for an extra turn. Fangbreaker. Nice crit. Turns out we could have got right back round to Tau if I'd used Bowl, but what are you going to do? Kanabi Veil. You know what? We have 4 Somas. Soma. This is a great turn to Soma. Max I see happening is that Fion dies. He lived, thanks to Enduring Soul. That's huge. Alright. He's still going. Alright, I think we might have it. We might have it. Let's go for criticals.
You ready?
Oh, we can test whether 777 is higher or lower than Wrath Tempest now. This is the same situation we were in. Yeah, so that does roughly 100 damage, so Wrath Tempest does a tiny bit more damage. Good to know. Right. Where is our fire gem? Fion? Mac on Loon. Not a kill. But we're getting there. Fangbreaker. I knew Fangbreaker wasn't going to be a kill, but you know what? I would much rather spend an extra turn doing this fight than have us die on the final turn. So let's, you know, chill a second here. This gonna be a kill? There we go. Everyone gets XP apart from Lakshmi. We got a Chakrapot, Bead Chain, and a Balm of Life, and 50,000 Maka. And a ton of level ups. Okay, I was very certain we were going to lose that fight, but we won. So, like, no problem. High Ice Pleroma. I'm never going to use that. It won't affect bosses, so... Oh, yeah, sure, I'll have your essence, except I already have it. Belphegor levels up. Hey. And... Nua's dead.
To think you possessed such power. Well done. Do what you must.
The Nahobino who will take the throne has been determined. Thus, I shall fulfill my role. For ages I have watched over this world, but at last I can administer my true duty. Goddess, it is time.
I am the goddess. I exist to guide the Nahobino to the throne. I am grateful, Nahobino. It is thanks to you that I will soon serve my purpose. This way, please. Take the throne and become the new ruler of this world.
The longer this goes on, the less I think that we're going to get psyched out and that there's going to be one more boss. The more I think this is the ending cutscene.
Yes. This marks the birth of a new creator, a new world in his image. My true name is Amitabha. I exist to serve as the light of creation. Now let your will be done. By the power of the throne, may your ideal world be revealed. Chosen. The reign of the myriad gods is close at hand. May gods reside in everything and all that exists.
Well now, so this is our fated ruler. Listen well.
Oh, hello.
You must know, this newfound world of yours is fleeting. Just as the last world came to an end, so too shall yours. It is inevitable, a product of nature. Do you wish to know why that is?
Sure.
You will find me in the realm beyond the earth and heavens. Best come prepared.
Oh. Panagia Tau left your party. Traveling to the realm beyond the earth and heavens will mean that you can no longer return to the world you once knew. Proceed only when you are absolutely certain that you are ready. Well, obviously I'm going to return to our pillar and I'm going to save. Okay. So what do we need to do to prepare? Well, we need to heal. We need to potentially get a new healer, as our party seems to be lacking our best healer by far. By like a mile, I would say. Where have all of our healers gone? Yeah, so we might have to do some essence stuff. But apart from that, I think we're okay. So, what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. And then we're going to prepare. We're going to go and fight Lucifer. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.